Yo, hello everybody, this is Random, and I'm gonna be casting a 2v2 game that has been sent to me by Mr. Aragorn. He seems to be playing elves over here, together with Wall, who's his teammate. He's playing Isengard, and they are playing against Alien as Mordor and Radegast as elves. So this is an elven mirror and Mordor against Isengard. So I would say that Mordor should be slightly favored against Isengard in case he is able to put up enough pressure in the early game, and in case he doesn't let Isengard snowball into that kind of Saruman level up alerts upgrade army that is more or less unstoppable at one point. So Wall is going for 4 furnaces work pit. It's a pretty good strat, probably the best one you can come up with against Mordor. He was scouted by land, so I suppose that he knows, but he didn't scout by himself, which is, I don't know. I think that you should always scout for yourself and see what strategy you are actually against, because there's always a chance that this Mordor would just go like 2 slaughterhouses, Orc Pit, and Haradrim Palace. That would be a GG. That would be straight up GG. So it's kind of stupid if you don't scout, because like you taking risks that you can easily prevent. Aragorn sending some archers over to help out his buddy with the early orc spam. Not sure if it's needed, to be honest. Like, these archers could have been taking care of these orcs and these orcs, whilst meanwhile he's like helping him save 1 furnace out of those 4. I don't know, not necessary, to be honest, because he has works on the way. He's fine. He's not facing any pikes yet. Just by the way, very stupid build from Mordor, going 3 resource buildings into 3 production buildings. You're never going to have command points nor resources to build up what you need. You need like 1 more resource building or something. And to be honest, you don't need 2 orc pits over here, right? You will be fine with 1. Like, what is more orcs? What does more orcs does for you? To be honest, didn't do shit so far. Like, did damage this and this building. Wow, good fucking job, orcs. This is why like orc spam is such a cheesy strategy. Doesn't have to work. If you fuck up, if you're sloppy in micro, like, orc strategy is the worst you can choose. You have to be pretty precise with orc strategy, like orc spam. You have to micro perfectly, more or less, because if you leave out units, then what you have less of weak units. Yeah, good job, good strategy, bro. It's gonna work. And if you fuck up micro, then you're just feeding power points, which is happening more or less now. He sent, like, what was that? Something like 4 orc units for pretty much nothing. I don't believe that he took down any of these elven structures. Also, a Nazgul falling over here. His dead corpse.
Hurry, elves of the wood.
Getting underground. Haven't been focusing too much on Radegast and Aragorn so far yet. Anyway, they seem to be going more or less the same build. Seems like Aragorn has they have approximately the same amount of trees. I'm not going to count it at the moment. And they also going for the same army composition. The thing is that Mordor fucked up so bad that Radegast now has to babysit him. And if he doesn't do that, this Isengard is going to roll over him. Good thing is that that Aragorn is overreacting on defense. He really is. He can be putting on pressure on map right now. And by that I don't mean him to take his army like a clump and, you know, go harass structures. Just take this army and... Okay, not getting crashed, kinda lucky there. He was slapping micro. Like, take this army from here, put it here, take the middle tower, and claim a piece of map. Like, you have 4 units that are so far doing nothing for you. Get some map control, you know? Like, this building, it's not a disaster if the other team has it, but it's good to have it, and you have a vision on the middle of the map. Plus, you can be helping out your buddy over here. And just by the way, Mordor has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resource structures. Oh, 6, okay. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Wall has been sloppy as well. I was expecting Wall to have a bit more, to be honest. Because he wasn't really under pressure almost at all. Some yeah, but elves are doing much better, both of them. Good macro, some nice harassment going on. Usually wanna split your cavalry, like each unit or on something else, especially as elves against elves, because like your cavalry is super fast. And the other elf doesn't really have anything to counter it except for his own cavalry. Or of course heroes like Legolas, but that's out of the picture so far. So try not to be sloppy on that. Like he could have taken down 3 instead of those 2 trees that he has taken down here. Maybe even this one, to be honest, if he did split it properly. And considering the fact that Aragorn didn't have anything at base, he would have to fall back. Because like this, he lost 2 trees, so he didn't want to give up his position over here. So that's fine, probably a good decision. But if Radegast did actually like split one of his horses here, those would have taken down these 2 trees. Then another one would go here, and probably would taken down these 2 trees. Before they would have to fall back, because there was some defense going on from Aragorn. Yeah, actually from Aragorn. Alerts being fed here. Goodbye, Mr. Alerts. So and the stuff with heroes, they have, with the stances, their movement speed is changing. So when you're fighting against some stuff with heroes, like units, not buildings, you go into defense mode. When you're trying to run away, go into attack mode, because that gives him bonus movement speed, which is pretty handy. And on the defensive mode, he loses some of his damage and movement speed, but he gains quite a lot of armor, and the damage loss isn't that severe. Doesn't really matter that much. It's about the fact that he can stand longer there, and most of the heroes can one-shot most of the units anyway, so it doesn't matter really about the damage. Devastation, catching some Radegast horses here. Nice fucking catch. And this is about intercepting. Both of these guys are standing like mongoloids over here, doing no fucking damage to these guys. What the fuck, you know? If you so the horses were caught here. Elf sent 1 unit of pikes and archers over here, 1 unit of archers and pikes over here. This area can be like guarded by the Eisenpikes, and these Rivendell lancers, they wouldn't get out. Like, these guys would be dead, same as Arwen. So like, I don't know, intercept micro, but it's not that hard. like, you know, just a little bit. I think that this might have been Mordor's first resource building taken down, to be honest. I really would like to see the after game stats, and I would like to see how many buildings has Mordor taken down this game, because I don't believe it would be more than 5 at the end of the game. Anyway, I was only beating up on this Mordor so far, because he was playing terrible, but now he's doing some good stuff, which is getting Corsairs. That's like the best decision he could have made. Plus, of course, he needs a fucking Nazgul. I don't know if he has one or not, but he fucking needs one. And if he would have had the money, then like Felbeast would save his ass as well. So you go for these Corsairs even though you're behind, and what you do by that is force your opponents to spend some money on works, because he can't defend against Corsairs without some works, right? So he can't have that many infantry units, which is good. And you can like freely harass with them and exchange one Corsair for one resource structure, which is definitely better than what he just did here. Oh, I can watch this shit.